what I'm getting at is a water shuttle going from Sharpsburg and going all the way to Kennywood and ongoing. And by having the water shuttle, maybe going past every 15 minutes or so, a big corporation could sponsor it. They could also get grants, and also the business along those areas can also help being a sponsor. And I'll explain to you how they could be a sponsor is when people are paying to use the water shuttle. So like, for example, if it's $5 or so, and the businesses that are sponsors would also would pay to keep it going. And how it would keep the economy going is the sponsors would give coupons, and they would be in a packet as people are boarding the shuttle. And the coupon would be either you get something free from that business, or it would be like you buy something and you get one free. So it would also keep it going, and then you would have a stop at the at Station Square, and have a stop somewhere between PNC Park and Heinz Field at the North Shore there. And also you could have a stop at the Grant Street entrance of the T station, and then it would continue up the Mon River and having a stop at near the waterfront in Homestead. It's like maybe like Lowe's Theater near there, or else somewhere along the waterfront, and then continue up the Mon River, and then having a stop at Kennywood, and then it would turn around and come back. And so with all these businesses in those areas, the businesses that are sponsoring it, you would also get coupons for those areas. And so it would also help the businesses that are being sponsored by, with maybe either by getting something free, or else you buy something and you get something free. For example, if it's a restaurant and you can buy a dinner and you get one free, so it would bring somebody with you, and it would bring another person into that restaurant. So it keeps the economy going. And also it would cut, if people would use the shuttle, it would also ease the traffic along the parkways, and also it would also ease the overcrowding of the Port Authority buses. And also, when people are using the water shuttles, it would also cut down on the parking garages being filled, and people have to drive around looking for parking spaces. And it'll be less parking, and the towing people wouldn't like it though. But so what? They made their money. So that's my spiel.
All right. Well, you were supposed to introduce me.
Okay,
all right. That's all right. I'm already here, so it's all right. You can't introduce who's already here, but that's all right. Well, Chris, I'm thinking about what you were saying. I'm not sure exactly how we relate it to the future in this context. There is a way to talk about it, I would say, at another time. We do have a call. I'm going to ask them to hold on because we have a tape roll. Let's go into the tape roll. When we come back, we'll get the call, and then I got to do my spiel. Thank you, Yori. But I care about you. So, of course, I'm going to be rough with the politicians when they don't do what they need to do. I'm going to be rough with the corporations and the religious organizations, or with the nonprofits when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing to help each other. And I'm going to be tough on religions that preach in many ways preach intolerance. They may not realize that's what they're doing, but they do. If one religion says you should hate another, or that they are a heathen, they are putting in your mind that something's wrong with that person. Why don't we concentrate on love? You know, this is the Christmas season. There's a song that has a verse, peace on earth, goodwill toward men. It's time we live it as a humanity. But that's not, as a human race. But that's not why I'm here either. So quickly, I'm here to encourage you to take as many videographs, that's a good one, that's a blooper, videos or SIM card camcorders or iPods or iPhones or iPads, whatever technology that records video or film or digital. I'm encouraging you to take as many pictures and videos that you can of your family and your friends. And I want you to also consider writing a will or creating an estate and putting in that estate and or will a provision that would direct where these videos of yours would go in the event of your deceasement. That way, 30, 40, or even 100 years from now, your family and friends will still be able to relive those times with you. Yeah, it may be emotionally hard, but it's a way to remember the happy times and even a way to remember the bad times. And it's important to remember the bad times because once times get good again, we know where we have been and we find a way to prevent us from going back. Or you could just say history. My friends, before I go, remember this. Remember this above all, that you do matter, and because you matter, and your family and friends matter, record them on video. Take those pictures, even if it's the worst conditions, lighting, I don't care what it is. Take the pictures, take the videos, because years from now, you are going to treasure them more than you would treasure $10 million. I know it's hard to believe. Trust me, you will. But let's get back to the live portion. Before we do, remember that you and humanity really does matter.
Hi, everyone. We're back. Not that I ever left because I was on tape roll, but we're back live. Okay? And by the way, when you see this on January the 4th, 2011, we're live. If you happen to see it on a rebroadcast, we're not live. Right now we're live, then we won't be live. But we're back, at any rate.
That means we'll be dead, right?
That's not funny, young man. That's not funny. That is not funny. But at any rate, everyone listen, we're going to take these calls, then I'm going to get into my spiel. Let me just say this. I am very glad that Annette and Kathy and Chris had done the 5 minutes, or that did about 3.5, I guess, I don't know. But it was very difficult for both Annette and Kathy because they're not really used to this. Even though they've been a co-host, it's a little bit different when you are acting as the host. And also, I'm very proud of Kathy because she does have a bit of a problem when it comes to reading. She's learning. And that, in and of itself, is commendable. That's the kind of thing that this show, at its core, one of its foundations is improve yourself. Work on improving yourself. There's a lot of things I don't know. There's a lot of things Chris don't know. There's a lot of things none of us know. That's why we learn. You know, do not say, I can't. Say at the very worst, say, I can't at this time. Big difference. I can't at this time. I don't know how to do that. So don't give up on yourself. Right now, when we get chance, we're going to go to the first call when we get chance.
Can I say something?
Wait a minute, Chris wants to say something. Make it fast and no silliness.
When Al was talking about don't say you can't, when Al would ask me to do certain things, and I'll say I can't do it, I'll say I don't know how, but I'll say, but I'm willing to try and show me how, and so that's what I do.
Exactly.
And he'll show me.
And I'll do my best. Now, right now we have 2 calls to take care of, and then I'm going to get into the meat and potatoes of the future of the future. Now, Annette and Kathy spoke a little bit about what I'm going to get into, but I'm going to do it in a little bit slightly different way. So let's go ahead with caller number 1, and I'm looking at my watch because I got to see how much time we have left, not because I'm being rude. Okay, caller number 1, if you are there.
Hello.
Hello, caller number 1.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing, number 1?
I'm fine. How are you guys?
I'm doing all right. How about you throw your name out?
Oh, Donna.
Oh, hi, Donna.
Well, not every
Hi,
viewer
Donna.
not every viewer knows who Donna is, so just say Donna.
Donna the Flirt.
I'm not gonna
from
comment.
Hempstead.
Go ahead.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy New Year. That's on the 7th and 14th.
There you go.
Yeah, that's Orthodox Christmas, correct?
Yep. And it's ours. There's a couple other ones, but their Christmas is on the 7th and their New Year's is on the 14th.
Right.
And we get gypped. And I'll tell you why we get gypped. They quit playing Christmas songs after the 25th.
Right.
Well, that's not fair.
Well,
What
you
about other
know.
people's Christmas? We have feelings too. That's our Christmas.
Well, that's true.
Well, that ain't right.
Well, call the radio stations and let them
No,
know
they
that
don't
ain't
care.
right.
They don't care.
They might if you call them. Enough people call, they'll care.
Well, nobody ain't gonna call. Well,
You
we
don't.
got some birthdays, so.
All right, let's throw
I'm
out the
gonna change
birthdays.
the subject on you. Happy birthday to Faith Fernstein, George, Vince Shetter, Albert Torcaso, Annette Galot Brancho. Those are all the birthdays.
How did I get in there? Where'd that come from?
Because your birthday's this month and I didn't forget.
Oh, Mamma Mia, you would have to bring that out.
Of course.
It's your
You're only
birthday.
100 trillion years old.
That's 11 trillion and 1, thank you very much.
Okay, well now it's 1102 trillion.
No, it's going to be 11 trillion and 2, but I lie about my age and tell everybody I'm 11 trillion and 1, so technically I'll be 11 trillion and 1, even though I'll be 11 trillion and 2.
So if you can lie about
I'll
your
be 11
age,
trillion and 2, that's right.
okay, if you can lie about your age, I can lie about my age.
No, you can't because unless you're the oldest woman on earth, you're not allowed to lie about your age.
That ain't
I'm the
right.
oldest man on earth, so I can lie about my age because I want to throw that 1 year down.
That's not fair.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
When you get to be 11 trillion and 2 years old, you can lie about your age. Until you're 11 trillion and 2 years old, you cannot lie about your
That
age.
ain't never gonna happen. 'Cause I ain't never gonna get that old.
How do you know you ain't already that old?
Because you said you're older than the universe.
Well, that's true. My first wife was Eve, but let's not go there. She got me in trouble with some incident in the garden. I don't know.
Okay, no. Didn't she cheat on you?
I'm not going to comment.
Well,
I
see,
refuse
that's
to
not
comment.
right. That's not fair.
I don't know anything about it.
Freedom in Dakota says hello.
All right. Now, are we almost done? Because we got another call.
Yes, hello to Nikki and Tommy,
Nikki and Tommy,
Ben and
Peter and
Ron,
Pipe.
and Ronnie and Rocky.
Rocky? Is it Rocky Balboa or some other Rocky?
Rocky and
Rocky
Bullwinkle.
McLaughlin.
Rocky who?
Rocky McLaughlin.
I'll have to meet that person.
No, you ain't.
Oh, yes, I am.
No, you ain't.
Yes, I am.
No, you ain't.
Okay, let's
And
not
it's
argue on
fine.
live
Your brother
television.
works at Walmart. So now I got a reason to go to Walmart and with
We're on live TV. Don't say that on live TV, please.
like they know what time we go there.
Okay, well, how about this? Let me move forward because I got another human being waiting on the line.
Pizza for dinner tonight, folks.
No
That's
comment.
what I said. That's what I said. Well, good night. You have a
Good
safe
morning.
trip. Be careful. And
I mean, good
God bless
evening.
You all. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
And that was the comedy portion of the show. Oy, oy, oy.
Sleep well.
I'm trying to do a serious, credible show,
Say good
and
night.
we're
So you
talking.
sleep well.
I'm doing a serious, credible show, and we're talking about some guy named Ron. Mamma mia. No offense to you, Ron, but mamma mia. Rocky, Ron, whatever. Doesn't matter.
On too.
I'm trying to talk serious here.
Okay, go ahead and talk serious.
Ay, 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 pickles and Fritos, whatever. All right, let's get back to reality here.
You got number 2 caller.
Will you hold on a minute?
Okay.
Do you mind not bugging the host when he's taking care of his business?
Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is like the worst episode I've done in 3,000 years.
Oh, please.
Well, at least it's not 4,000.
I had enough out of you here. At any rate, caller number 2, if you're still there after all these clowns, please say something. Okay, you hung up. I scared you. Sorry, I do a lot of that. Sorry about that. Caller number, if you're there, say howdy. Hello?
Huh? Hello?
Hello, Glenn. Can you lower your TV so we can hear you?
Okay.
Yeah, because if you don't lower it, Glenn, we don't get to hear you. Because I can hear me in the background, and that's a very strange feeling. It's like I'm in
How's that?
somebody's house or something.
How's that? Happy New Year and Merry Christmas to y'all.
A happy
Same
New
to
Year
you.
to you, Glenn.
I
And
just called
Merry
to say
Christmas.
I'm still y'all team, and I'm still ready to fight for y'all.
Well, I'm
And
glad you are.
I'm staying in there, and I'm fighting for y'all too. So you got Glenn still on y'all side.
All right.
And then the weather's bad. I can't get out like I used to. But I'll be at the next meeting. You know?
Okay, that
Okay,
sounds
and I'm
good.
still on y'all side. I'm still going for y'all. So remember, Glenn is still there with y'all.
All right, well, Glenn, listen. I want you to give Chris a call at his house at some point. But we're going to talk about that off the camera. So I think I still have your phone number. I'll give you a call.
Okay.
I want to don't go anywhere yet, Glenn. I want to tell the viewers, Glenn Sills is a young man that Chris and I know who was at one point in a committee that we were in, the
Empowerment.
the Empowerment Committee and also the Entrepreneur Committee. And Glenn is a very nice gentleman, and he is very concerned about the health and welfare of all people. So I would just like to say that I hope everyone appreciates when Glenn calls in, and I certainly do. And Glenn, Happy New Year to you. And Glenn, now I'm going to get tough, so get ready to listen. I'm going to scare some people tonight. Okay, Glenn?